Hey Taurus, happy Easter and welcome to your Easter revival reading where we'll take a peek at what's popping up in your life and how you can bring about that newness. So let's jump right in and start by pulling some oracle cards to see what energy is surrounding you. And the first card that we have out for you is Karmic Board. Let's pull another and see what other energies are surrounding my Taurus collective for their Easter reading. What else is happening with my Tauruses? And we have envy. All right. So, what seems to be floating around you right now, Taurus, is that you may have this sense of looking at other people, evaluating what it is that you think they have in their life or what it is that they're doing in their life. And you might feel some type of way about it. And there seems to be a question that's floating around that's like, is this some sort of punishment for something that I've done before? Right? When I think most people think about the term karma and what it means, it's kind of like, well, what goes around comes around. It's a lot more nuanced than that, but that's sort of the general consensus that people have come to. And it almost feels as though, and don't take this the wrong way, Taurus, there might be a little bit of a victim mentality that's floating around you that's sort of like, what did I do to deserve this? Why is this happening to me? Why can't I have what other people have? Why can't I do what other people do? So there's this struggle that I feel is happening with you right now. That's sort of like, well, why is all of this on my shoulders? Why am I the one that has to put up with this? It's like, what did I do? So it feels like a bit of frustration that's happening around you all right now, and sort of measuring yourself against other people, which is never really a great thing to do, especially when it gets to the point where you start, feeling some type of way about their successes or their life or their image as compared to yours. So let's focus on you and see what's going on. So, something that is kind of birthing itself for you in this Easter season, we have the Hermit in reverse. And so the Hermit is sort of a bit of a solo energy, right? Where they're kind of walking just guided by this single little light. They're trying to find their way. They're trying to get answers. They're trying to find themselves. So it's really a journey of self. And so I think that what's coming for you for this Easter period is going to be you sort of coming out of that journey. I think that you're going to find some of the answers that you're looking for, and they're not necessarily going to be the ones that you expect. So it's like you're coming to the end on your path of illumination. And God, we had a lot of cards that came out for you right now. So we have the King of Pentacles in reverse, the Five of Swords upright, and we also have Fortune's Wheel, or the Wheel of Fortune in traditional tarot. So what else is coming out of this energy for you is starting a new chapter, right? That's Fortune's Wheel that's turning. So this place that you're in where you're maybe sort of comparing yourself to other people, thinking that you're not measuring up or coming up short, you're coming to an end on that. And so with the King of Earth or the King of Pentacles in reverse combined with the Five of Air, this also very much feels like you are, sort of fighting this battle to gain your stability back, right? With the King of Pentacles in reverse, this is someone who has like sort of all of the tangible things, right? All the trappings of this world, abundance and everything. And I think that in this time period, you are going to get to a place where it's like, you know what? I need to do something different. I keep comparing myself to others. I keep not coming up, in measure and all of that good stuff. Well, what do I need to do? What do I need to do to feel good about the path that I'm on, the things that I have? And so I think that you're going to start shifting out of that sort of mentality that things happen to you all the time and that you may have no control over it. I think that you're coming out of that, which is a good thing. So as far as ideas that are coming to you at this time, the thoughts that you have, we have the Five of Fire or the Five of Wands in traditional tarot. Your fight is still inside of you. So for all of those moments that you felt uncomfortable or insecure, trying to figure out why you were lacking, it feels like it's reigniting that spark and you're ready to sort of defend what it is that you want out of life. If it's, things that are similar to others that you've seen, that's fine. I feel like you're going to turn that into inspiration instead of sort of stewing in your feelings. And look at that. We also have the page of fire to clarify. So this pages are typically a bit of a juvenile, immature, inexperienced energy. And so I think that as you are sort of pushing through these feelings that you have, this spark is going to be reignited in you. And you're going to start thinking of ways that you can begin building out the life that you want. Now, as far as areas that you should focus on in terms of your growth, we have the 10 of water or the 10 of cups in traditional tarot. This is about happiness, finding that sort of ultimate joy in life. So if you want to get on this path where you are fulfilled and that you're abundant, you're going to have to fall in love with the life that you have right now. And that's not to say that everything's perfect, but even being in that place of appreciating the small things that you have is going to create this sensation of energy where you draw in more good things that you can be appreciative of. And look, we have that clarified by the King of Water or the King of Cups. So this is really about loving you, loving the life that you have, loving the small things that are around you. So instead of focusing on what's so bad, this is your opportunity to focus on the little things that are actually good. Now, what's coming your way? And I kind of love these. We're starting with the 8 of Air or the 8 of Swords. We have that clarified by the 9 of Wands in reverse, and we also have the Magician in reverse. And so what this feels like is that you are unsticking yourself, right? So we saw your growth. We saw you coming out of this sort of solo journey with these negative thoughts and shifting to pursuing the things that do make you happy, the things that you do want in life, instead of sort of trying to figure out why it hasn't happened for you yet. It's a sense of, well, I'm going to go out and make this happen. And so with the 9 of Fire, it feels almost in reverse. It feels almost, because this is my Wounded Warrior card, that you are picking yourself up, that you are gathering your strength. And with the Magician in reverse, I think that you're starting to realize what it is that you have to offer. Because the Magician is someone who has all the tools that they need at their disposal. And they know how to use them, right? They're, almost a witch of sorts, or, a chef when it comes to the ingredients of life. And so I think that you're coming into this realization, this awakening period of what it is that you can do, what tools you have at your disposal that will allow you to live this life that you want to have. Now, as far as challenges go, wow, that one did a somersault and went back in. The things that you might need to focus on, we have the World in reverse. So the World in reverse is sort of the completion of a cycle, right? And so it feels as though one of the things that you need to focus on is not getting stuck, right? Not staying in this place where you are right now, that it's going to be up to you to sort of continue moving forward. And we also have that clarified by the Page of Earth or the Page of Pentacles. Again, this is a naive bit of energy. It's a little bit immature. So you're going to have to take little steps, right? It feels as though this is not something that is going to happen overnight for you when it comes to changing your life or living in a different way or obtaining things that you haven't had before. This is going to be very incremental. I just heard 1 foot in front of the other. So this is not about you taking a huge leap. It's about you, again, starting out appreciating the little things in your life and building on that. Taking a little bit of time to explore your gifts, those things that you have to offer that can get you closer to the life it is that you want to live. Now, another bit of affirmation that we have for my Tauruses out there: when I am patient, I let the universe do for me what I cannot do for myself. So again, Taurus, this is not about rushing. This is not about taking a huge leap or trying to change everything at the same damn time. This is about you finding yourself, coming out of that energy, taking things step by step, learning yourself, growing over time, so that you can achieve your final goals, whatever those may be. So that's what I got for my Tauruses. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one.